Yeah, so I think the culture is the same. We don't necessarily change what we expect as far as work. I think the expectations that the previous teams have set are the same expectations that we set for ourselves this year. So the culture never really changes as far as our expectations for what it takes to be a winner or a champion. So the culture, to me, has been pretty steady and consistent. It's just the difference here is that we have a lot more people that are willing to step up and help our captains be leaders on the field. And for me, I think that's really important in keeping the culture at a high level. We really preach discipline, consistency, accountability. And when you have multiple people holding yourself accountable, not just a few, that's where I believe that the culture can really shine.
No, I'd say team culture-wise this year has been heavily competition-based, offense, defense, and that's the only way that I think, and the captains, we all think that that's the best way we get to improve. Every single practice is to go out there, treat every practice as a game with the same intensity as a game, and it's a very common thing, but practice as you play, and that's been part of one of the main parts of our culture this year has been practicing how we would play in game situations and that intensity, and we've been pushing that every single day. Offenses versus defense, those rivalries have really fueled us to get better, and honestly we can see just as a player and as a captain how much our team has improved because of that.
Yeah, I really think intensity would be the main principle or focus. Coach Z and the coaching staff in general has done a great job of making sure that we're doing everything at a high level and with discipline, consistency, and the highest effort at all times.
Ryan Black, first of all, freshman, very, very talented attackman. I think he's taken on a large role, not just as a player, but kind of in the huddle, as well as he's not really timid to show off his skills. He's ready to go out and work every day and show people that he is like a force to be reckoned with. A few other guys, Trey Schwab step up a lot with the D-mids. I think that losing J.R. Brockman last year was definitely a big loss, but he's kind of stepped into those shoes. As well as Alex, those two have worked together really well to kind of bring together kind of a younger part of our team that are going to get a lot of minutes. We have a lot of sophomores playing D-mid. So those two guys being able to, get them into shape and making sure everyone's on the same page, they've kind of stood out to me. Graham Robbins and the defense, along with Jack Furlong, working together to make sure everybody's working hard every single day, and that competition between the offense and defense is strong every day, because that's how we get better every day. Isn't just through passing drills and everything, but that full offense versus defense kind of almost hatred, but not full hatred, is kind of what makes us better every day.
Yeah, it's great to be back on our field. I've been around this program with my brother coming here for a long time, and so I'd always come sit in the stands and watch games up here, and so getting pushed somewhere else wasn't preferable, but I think we made the best of it while we had to face that situation. But I'm very excited to get out here and really create an atmosphere that I got to experience as a fan, and now experience that again as an athlete. Had a shorter year, freshman year, before we got sent home, and didn't really get into conference play and all these big games on our field. And then the following year with less fans in the stadiums, it's been hard. So hopefully this year we can finally explore what not only our team's capable of, but our fan base is capable of. And I'm a firm believer that we have one of the best fan bases on campus. I know my parents and a lot of parents love to travel and come see us play, and that is a huge boost for us. And so I'm very excited for them and for us to have the opportunity to show out for them and hopefully take care of business whenever it is our time to play on our field.
Yeah, so we did have our first scrimmage, and we went into that with a lot of question marks. I mean, we did graduate a lot on defense from last year. We returned a lot on offense, but I thought that we went out there and did what we needed to do to move forward as a program. Obviously a scrimmage is a scrimmage. You can only take so much from it, but I think we progressed enough so that we're comfortable going into week one. For our game against Hanover, our opener, we're excited. We're excited to get out and compete against somebody other than ourselves. And, we got a lot to prove, and we've got a lot of guys that are stepping into new roles on the field. And, we're just going to go out there and make it one play at a time. And, at the end of the day, we're going to put our best foot forward and get better as a program.